of looking at like what video to do, and then I realized that the Deadpool movie is coming out. I think it is already out where I live anyway. So I went through my case and I have two Deadpool figures. It's just I think it's the classic Marvel Legends Deadpool. I don't think this is a bad figure at all. I think it's actually a really nice figure. It's really clean. He is a bit old, so he's a bit on the loose side, but like not too much where he can't stand. He can still stand reasonably well. Really, he's just sitting there in my collection. I remember I used to do stop motion on a different channel. It was really bad, but it was like my first ever trying to do stop motion. And I made like a 4-episode series, or like 4 or 5, on this Deadpool. He fought Venom, Carnage, Thanos for some fucking reason. The head sculpt is just your classic Deadpool. The little black shape with the white eyes and then the red mask. Not too bad whatsoever. I do really like this figure. There's obviously like a lot better ones out that you can get. You can get the new movie one right now. I probably will buy that one eventually. He also has the little buckle thing, the belt buckle, with a little face on it. And then he also has like the strap with that you can hold the swords as well. The painting on this figure isn't too bad either. Obviously it's a bit worn out because it's old. You can't really tell on the video, but like, there's a few marks and scratches on his arms and stuff. Like you can see that bit right here. Let's get into the articulation. So he does have a ball joint at the head. You can look up, down, barely, down a bit more than up, left and right. You can do a 360 with his head. He has a ab crunch, which is nice, and then also an arch back, which is meh. It's the same thing. It's Marvel Legends. His arm can move out. His bicep can swivel, and also his arm does go in a full 360 rotation. He does have actually a butterfly joint as well. He has a bicep swivel, which is nice. Right, so he has a bend at the elbow, which is nice. He has a wrist swivel and then wrist rotation. You can thing it up and down. He does have thigh rotation, which is a swivel. His leg can move back that much, and his leg can move far that much. He can have a double bend at the knee, which is fucking great. And then he has a kind of like I don't know what this is. I don't know what you call this. It's like a fucking lower leg rotation or something. And then he has obviously a joint at the feet, which is a ball joint, and you can look up and down as well. He does come with 2 swords, which I think, by my knowledge right now, is the only 2 things he came with. He could have came with like a gun or something, but if he has, I have fucking lost it. I have no clue where it actually is. I have this figure way too long to be looking for that. He does come with these 2 swords, which I still have kept really, like, they don't look beat up or anything. They just look kind of discolored because they're kind of old. So that was Deadpool number 1. Now let's get Deadpool number 2. Here's X-Force Deadpool next to the normal Deadpool. So we're gonna, before we get into the articulation, to deal with that, I'm gonna take a look at his gun. It's kind of weird. It has a big blue fucking thing at the top, but then the rest is black. He does come with another gun. I'm gonna move his arms out of the way. He comes with a pistol, which looks like a Nerf gun. If I can get it out of his fucking pouch, it'd be great. There you go. It literally looks like a Nerf gun. It looks like a Nerf gun. Like, what is he supposed to do with that? How is he supposed to deal damage with that? And then he obviously comes with 2 katanas as well at the back, but they're a lot longer than the other ones. Head sculpt. I do like this one a lot, but I do think the classic one is nicer than this one. It isn't too bad. And then he obviously has the belt, the little straps on his arms to hold his katanas. And he also has the little pouch thing that he has, but this one actually holds the gun, which is actually more useful. Let's get to the articulation now, I think. So he does have, again, a ball joint at the head, which is, you know, up far as fuck, down far as fuck, and then left and right, which is a bit tighter for some fucking reason, I don't know. Then he also has 360 rotation, but this one doesn't have butterfly joints like this one. This one doesn't have butterfly joints. He just has a standard arm, and he has a bicep swivel, a bend at the elbow, and then a wrist swivel, and then wrist rotation as well. You can see a little hinge right there, and then ab crunch, and then the leg rotation, you do have a thigh swivel, which it looks like it's about to fall off. You can think he has a double bend at the knee, the little leg rotation thing at the bottom, the lower leg rotation, whatever you fucking call it. I don't have a clue these days. And then he also has a swivel at the feet, which can look up and down and obviously pivot as well. His one can also pivot. But the main problem I have with this figure is that I don't think he comes with separate hands. Well, my one didn't anyway. So he kind of really can't hold them both at the same time, really. So that is X-Force Deadpool and Classic Deadpool. They're both my reviews. I think I like this one more, but this one is still nice as well. I don't know if you can buy these anymore. I don't think you can, unless you find them on eBay or something. But I don't think you can buy them on Amazon anymore. I could be wrong about the Classic Deadpool, but I don't know about this guy. I've never seen this guy on anything else. But again, I could be wrong. I haven't checked, so I don't know. But yeah, just because the Deadpool movies came out, is coming out, I just decided, well, fuck it, I'm just gonna do a Deadpool review since the movie's out, and I have 2 pieces of Deadpool. Actually, wait, I have 3. This little fucker right here. That is the end of this fucking review. And yeah, more videos coming soon.